Hello students, we are back with another video. In the previous videos of chapter number 1, we already have gone through all the topics. So now we are going to do exercise. And for this, firstly we will do objective questions. First objective question we have, ice melts at 0 degree Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degree Celsius. Choose first option, that is A, 0 degree Celsius, because freezing point of liquid is same as that of melting point of corresponding solid. Second is mercury melts at minus 39 degree Celsius and boils at 357 degree Celsius. Ordinarily it will exist in liquid state. Choose second option, B option, that is liquid state, because in between minus 39 and 357 we have liquid state of mercury. Third we have, which of the following substances is an element? For this, choose C option, that is oxygen, because oxygen cannot split into further parts. Fourth point, which of the following substances is a compound? For this, choose A option, that is carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide can split into carbon and oxygen. Fifth, which of the following can be split into simpler substances? For this, choose A option, that is sulfur dioxide, because it can split into sulfur and oxygen. I am repeating. For first, choose A option. For second, choose B option. For third, C option. For fourth, we have A option. For fifth, we have A option. Next part we have fill in the blanks. First, the space anything occupies is called its volume. In first fill up, write volume. Second, the amount of matter anything contains is called its mass. In second fill up, write mass. Third, matter exists in dash states. 3 states. In third fill up, write 3. Fourth, the melting point of a solid is the same as the dash point of the corresponding liquid. Write freezing in fourth fill up. The melting point of a solid is the same as the freezing point of the corresponding liquid. Fifth fill up, A or an dash is a substance that cannot be broken into simpler substances by chemical means. Write element in fifth fill up. An element is a substance that cannot be broken into simpler substances by a chemical means. Sixth fill up, A or an dash can be broken down into simpler substances by a chemical means. Write compound in sixth fill up. A compound can be broken down into simpler substances by a chemical means. Seventh fill up, a molecule of an element is made up of atoms of dash kind. The same kind. Seventh fill up, a molecule of an element is made up of atoms of the same kind. Eighth fill up, we have a molecule of A or an dash is made up of atoms of 2 or more kinds. A molecule of a compound is made up of atoms of 2 or more kinds. Write compound in eighth fill up. I am going to repeat all the answers. In first fill up, write volume. In second fill up, write mass. In third fill up, write 3. In fourth fill up, write freezing. Fifth fill up, write element. Sixth fill up, write compound. In seventh fill up, write the same. Eighth fill up, write compound. Next we have true false part. First, matter is made up of very small particles called atoms which are held together by intermolecular forces. This is false, because true statement is matter is made up of very small particles called molecules which are held together by intermolecular forces. Second, The greater the intermolecular space, the greater the cohesion. This statement is again false because true statement is the greater the intermolecular space, the smaller the cohesion. Third, the melting point of ice is the same as the freezing point of water. True. Fourth, the atoms are held together in a molecule by a force called chemical bond. True. Fifth, chemical bonds are stronger than cohesive forces. True. First true false is false. Second again false. Third true. Fourth true. Fifth also true. Now come to short answer questions. First question is, what is matter? Give 3 examples of things made of matter. Write on answer. Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. For example, chair, pen, table. Second question, what do you mean by intermolecular force? Write on answer. Molecules are held together by a force known as intermolecular force. Molecules are held together by a force known as intermolecular force. Third question, name the 3 states of matter and give 1 example of each. Answer is 3 states of matter are, first one solid, for example ice. Second liquid, for example water. Third gaseous, for example water vapor. Write on fourth question, do gases have fixed volume as liquids do? Give reasons. Answer, no, gases do not have a fixed volume as liquids have, because in a gas the intermolecular forces are so weak that the molecules are free to move to every part of the container and occupy its entire volume. I am repeating, no, gases do not have a fixed volume as liquids have, because in a gas the intermolecular force is so weak that the molecules are free to move to every part of the container and occupy its entire volume. Fifth question, what is interconversion of states? Write on answer. The change in states of matter from one to another is called interconversion of states. The change in states of matter from one to another is called interconversion of states. Sixth question, what is sublimation? Name 2 substances that sublime. Answer is, the change in state from solid to gas without changing into liquid state is known as sublimation. Second part, substances that sublime are naphthalene and camphor. Naphthalene and camphor. Question number 7. What is an element? Give 3 examples. Answer, a substance that cannot be split into simpler substances by a chemical means is called an element. A substance that cannot be split into simpler substances by a chemical means is called an element. For example, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. Eighth question, what is a compound? Give 2 examples. A substance that can be split into simpler substances by a chemical means is called a compound. A substance that can be split into simpler substances by a chemical means is called a compound. For example, water, carbon dioxide. Ninth question, what are atoms and molecules? First part is atom. An atom is the smallest part of an element that take part in chemical reaction. An atom is the smallest part of an element that takes part in a chemical reaction. Molecule. A molecule is the smallest part of an element or a compound that is capable of independent existence. 10th question. What forces hold atoms in a molecules and molecules in matter? Which of these forces is stronger? Answer is chemical bond holds atom in a molecule and intermolecular forces holds molecules in a matter. Second part of this question is a chemical bond is much stronger than an intermolecular force. A chemical bond is much stronger than an intermolecular force. Next, write on long answer questions. First question is explain the ice-water interconversion on the basis of intermolecular force. Write on answer. In ice, the molecules vibrate about their mean positions. On being heated, they receive energy from outside and vibrate with a greater energy than before. Gradually, they receive so much energy that they can overcome the strong intermolecular force of ice. As a result, the molecule becomes labile and ice melts down. Second question, discuss why the shape of a solid is fixed whereas that of a liquid or a gas is not. Answer is a solid has fixed shape because the molecules are so tightly held that they cannot move closer to or away from their positions. But in case of gas and liquid, the molecules are not so tightly held and therefore they can slip over one another and takes the shape of container. Third question, why a solid is not compressible but a gas is? Explain. Answer is matter is compressible due to the intermolecular spaces in it, that is space between its molecules. So solids are not compressible because the molecules are tightly held or tightly packed and the molecular space is less or is negligible, but the gases have large intermolecular space, hence are compressed to a large extent. Question number 4. Describe activities to show the thermal expansion of a solid, liquid and a gas. Explain expansion on heating and contraction on cooling. For this, you should refer your books. From page number 4, write activity 1, activity 2 and 3. I am repeating, write activity 1, 2 and 3. And after this, write second part of this question, that is explain expansion on heating and contraction on cooling. For this, write heating makes the molecules expand because on being heated, the molecules absorb energy and move farther apart. Cooling makes the molecules contract because on being cooled, the molecules lose energy and move nearer to each other. So with this, we are done with full exercise of chapter number 1. Now you should write all the question answers in your notebooks and learn all the topics of this chapter. In next session, I will take your test. Be prepared for that. Thank you.